morning, Kevin here, and I've got Steve and Cynthia with me.
Good morning.
Yes, he's back from his travels. And we are in Greatham in Hampshire.
Yep.
And we're standing outside of a lovely old chapel, or church. Let me just show you this. And it's Old Parish Church of St John the Baptist of Greatham, and it's 1282. There's the ruins behind us, and we're going to have a look round there. Steve's got himself all prepared with lots and lots of notes, but we are going to have access to inside, which is fantastic because we do know there is a crypt in there. Is that the right terminology? Crypt.
Crypt, yeah.
Yeah, good. Let's have a look round. We've got to be careful here because the actual structure of the ruins is fairly unstable, so we've got to be very careful. As you can see, this is the ruins here, and we've got this archway which must have been an original doorway, I would have thought. There we go, look at this, all stone. Go through this way. So we're now inside the original part of the ruins. So we're facing north, no sorry, we're facing west now. So let me just pan round this way. And here we've got the churchyard, but we'll have a quick look round there in a minute. There is an ancient yew here, and somewhere, and we've got to try and find it, is the a grave of the Knights Templar. But I know Steve's got some information about the inside, so let's have a. We're just facing the doorway into the church, which is normally locked up. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. So Steve's got some stuff here. So if you could sort of give us an idea of what you've been researching, Steve.
Yeah. As we saw at the entrance, it was built around about 1282, and for 600 years it was the main parish church for this area. There's a new church across the road that was built, so subsequently this was just left to go to ruins, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah. This part of it obviously is roofless, but that part there has remained fairly intact, and there's a crypt in there as well, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
Of a person that lived around here.
Yeah. So shall we go on in and have a look?
Yeah.
We are very lucky. We did find out through Steve's research about getting the inside open. And here we are, we're inside. It's very, very small church. And let me just show you up into the roof here, which is under a tiled roof with the old beams. So this is facing east now, this way. And we've got looks like a font possibly there. And perhaps an ancient piscina or aumbrey there. But it's got plain leaded light windows in here. But here we have the crypt. Just look at this. Isn't that amazing? And Steve's got some information about this as well. Yeah,
they call it a tomb as well, but I mean, I think it's a crypt. Yeah. But it's somebody that was named Dame Margery Caryll, Caryll, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Who was described as a virtuous lady.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
But yeah, she was entombed here, and the monument comprised of a fine panelled altar tomb with an alabaster detailed effigy of Dame Margery on a black marble slab.
The lighting's not that great in here, so we just have to hope that the video camera can pick this up. But I think she died in the 1600s or something, Steve? Was it around about then?
Yeah, I think she died from, I have a feeling, it was something to do with a blood poisoning.
Oh, well, that's right. I seem to remember something about
Pricked her finger when she was doing some needlework.
needlework. That's right. I remember seeing that somewhere.
In those days, needles weren't clean. And she may not have washed her hands.
Yeah, yeah. But fantastic. What a lovely little place. And we got looks like a little headstone there. Can't quite make out what it is, but yeah. Cynthia's having a look, see if she can read it, but I don't know if she can.
It says Ellen.
Ellen.
Died 3rd of March 1836, aged 22 years.
22 years, blimey.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yeah.
And they are the original windows, apparently.
Yes, yeah, that
Just plain.
Plain glass, yeah.
Yeah.
But got the little chandeliers, candle chandeliers here, I suppose that's what you would call them, hanging from a bar across. But as you can probably see, it looks as if the walls have got a little bit of colour, lime wash in them there. And I'm at the end of the tomb. Let me see if I can just get a slightly higher view of it there. What an amazing thing. Just look at that.
The just there
Yeah.
is an arched pediment,
Yeah.
black marble columns topped with the shield bearing the coat of arms of the Caryll and Freeland families.
Oh, okay. So
It
that's
was erected by her son, by her cousin, who became the rector of Greatham in 1662.
Oh, wow. That's astonishing, isn't it? The detail in that is wonderful.
Considering how old it is as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not many plaques on the wall in the church. He's got this one here, which I'm standing right by the window that's going to be shining straight onto it, which is difficult. And this is to the Reverend Richard Green, rector of Radfield in Buckingham and curate of the parish, who died the 8th of April the 7th, 1786. And then daughter of Richard is underneath. And we've got these metal, that look like possibly headstones, which they are. William Arthur Coombs died the 6th of February 1886. Oh, aged 1 year and 4 months. Oh, bless. Oh, isn't that lovely? They've found that and been able to put that there.
The carved folds in her dress, which suspend her feet in the air, are apparently a London trait, and her fine carved, puffed up sleeves appear to be slightly out of date for the period. I don't know how that can be.
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia and I thought it was more Elizabethan.
Yes, I agree with you there, actually. Yeah. As we said just now, it's amazing how they've created something like that from all, was it 1600s?
Yeah.
Astonishing.
They're saying that it was probably carved in London anyway.
Right.
Because it's got the trademarks of the London school, and then it was taken to Greatham to be installed.
Oh, okay.
So I reckon it was made in London.
Yeah. Astonishing. And this is the ancient yew tree, I believe, just here. Oh wow, look at this. So I'm underneath the canopy of the tree now. Gosh, there is something very eerie and special about a yew tree. Just look at this. You can see right inside it, right the way through it. Let me just come around this side and show you from this angle. Look at that. Isn't that astonishing? Now I know Steve has, in his research, has found out the approximate age of this yew tree, and it's what was it, Steve?
It's 21 foot in girth.
Yep.
And it's 1,020 years old.
Good grief. It's astonishing, isn't it? Absolutely astonishing. But aren't we lucky to still have these old trees in these churchyards?
Well, they were saying as well that I've read in research that this area used to be wooded, and a lot of the trees were cut down for building ships in Portsmouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
One of them was Napoleon's ship.
Oh, was it? Wow.
Because this was all part of Walmer Forest.
This part as well?
Still part of
Walmer Forest,
Or
wow.
was. Yes, it is, but
Yeah.
it used to be wooded.
Yeah. So the next thing we've got to try and find is the Knights Templar grave. But I'm at the east end of the church now, and as you can see, the walls have been filled in or rendered in over time. We've got a little gravel gully around the base of the church, which will take away rainwater. And here we have a downpipe here. You can see the plain windows with stone surrounds just here. And this is looking into the church. And this is a pebble dash wall which has been lime washed by the looks of it, and we've got the end of the ruins just here. There's a little plaque here. It says ancient 13th century church of St John the Baptist. Beware of falling masonry. Well, now we're looking for the Knights Templar grave, and it says it's in the northwest corner, where this is the north of the side of the church. So we've got to come there. So the northwest would be here. And there is a gravestone right by Steve and Cynthia, which is here. So let me just show you this. And here it is. And the Knights Templar graves do tend to have a cross or even possibly a sword on it. And you can make out a cross there. So this could be the Knights Templar grave.
There was another one out the back that had a long cross.
Yeah, but this is northwest.
Yeah.
That would be south east in that one.
Yeah, and this looks really old, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So I think this could be the Knights Templar grave. We're not absolutely certain about it. We do know it has been confirmed that there is a Knights Templar grave here. But as I say, there's nothing to say it is, but northwest, this is exactly where it would be. But at the moment, Steve and I are trying to find a vault for the Foster family, and Steve was saying that the land was expanded, or the churchyard was expanded. I think you said it was by
There was a guy called Samson Foster of a place called Les Courts, and he gave land to expand the churchyard.
Right.
And it almost doubled in size, but now obviously the area's been built on.
Yeah.
And there should be remains of a vault of where the Foster family are. So it originally had iron railings and steps, but the railings have been removed and the steps have been filled in.
Shall we have a look at this one over here?
Yeah.
Because
this is the south.
this is the south side of the church. So this looks like something that would have had iron railings round it.
Yeah, look, there's the entrance.
Oh, this is the entrance. Absolutely right, Steve. Yep. And the vault. So this would be the steps going down under the vault, or into the vault. And there's a rather impressive large stone here. Oh yes, Letitia Frances Foster, born 10th of October 1841, died the 9th of November 1874. So this is it.
This is it, yeah.
There's a little bit of inscription there, until the daybreak. And the love, I can't read it, the inscription fades out there. So this is the vault. So that's great to find this.
Yeah, so he was apparently a very big figure around here.
Yeah. Actually,
and lay court, I think part of it still exists, but it was a nursing home for some time, but eventually a lot of the land was sold off and obviously built on. I mean, that looks old.
It does, yeah.
Doesn't it?
When you say Lee, I wonder if it's the one I'm thinking of. They actually pronounce it Lee Court rather than Le Court. It's like it's.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, there is. Yes, I can't remember where that is, but this is. You can imagine with this, if this had railings all the way round, this would be huge.
Yeah. And obviously steps down.
Yeah, there would have been steps down here.
It must be a big family.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but that's brilliant. Well, we've finished now at St John's in Greatham, and as I mentioned just now, what a privilege it's been to be allowed to come and film here today and to film inside the church. So we're very pleased. So we're going to be heading off now. So this will be Kevin, Steve, and Cynthia saying bye bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
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 Bye.